I don't know. I don't understand why he did it, and I don't think I ever really will. It's like the first power bombs as well. In my first playthrough, I didn't find Botwoon.
You never fought him?
No, never. Never found him. Never fought him.
Okay.
Never even had the slightest idea as to where he might have been.
Let's see what happens if I go down here. What do you think, monster? Ouch. Well, that's not what I was expecting to happen right off the bat. Oh, great. Refill bugs, you stupid things.
Another thing I don't like is, in general, the backflipping.
Oh.
Like, being crouched, and then...
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that. You can't just jump from a crouch.
Yeah.
Normally.
You try and jump from a crouch, and you do the fucking backflip.
It's like, I crouch jump all the time. So that was annoying.
Yeah, exactly. Like...
But that's a project-based thing. That's not so much...
It's a normal thing. Yeah, that's not... Although it is. Like, it can be disabled.
Oh, you can disable it? Or they can?
I think Grime can. Like, Grime knows how to get rid of it. So it's not like it's a thing that is impossible to fix.
Oh my goodness, how big is this place?
How big is this hack?
My goodness, what?
Where are bombs?
Where's an energy tank? I think I should have like 3 by now. At this point.
Yeah, it feels like you should have some.
At the
Because
very
you've been
least
playing
one.
You've been playing for what, an hour now?
Something like that. Of course, half of that has been just refilling because rooms were not designed very well.
That's a thing. Another problem I had with Hyper Metroid, it was very easy to get to where you weren't meant to go with very little effort.
Yes, that's something I mentioned in my own thing. You know, like his enemies are supposed to be tougher or whatever. No, that was not a deterrent at all.
No. That's never going to be a deterrent.
His enemies weren't that tough.
No. I don't think they were.
Like part of the reason
the bomb
for me...
jumping was ludicrous. I exploit the shit out of bomb jumping. Always have, always will. You're never gonna stop me. And making it so easy, like that just added incentive.
Yeah.
Like you changed the bomb timer to something so short that it feels like you're meant to be doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe not meant to be, but you don't think that like you're gonna get anywhere that's particularly...
Yeah.
You'd think it would be designed better, that you wouldn't be able to get into areas that are gonna fucking kill you for sequence breaking, sort of.
Right.
Right.
I may have just broke the hack again.
Nice. It's almost like you're trying at this point.
I'm really not.
Oh man, this is gonna make for some good commentary. I think I might have gotten to a spot that is going to be very hard to. It's going to be very hard to get out of.
I am stuck in this hack. Unless I'm supposed to have bombs and there's really a bomb spot on the floor. Otherwise, I am definitely stuck in here.
This time it's absolutely my fault. Like, I'm bomb jumping everywhere. I know I'm not meant to be here. I can't blame him for this. But I'm trying to demonstrate how ridiculously easy it is to get to places that you're not really meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I can make it up that one.
It's over here.
Oh well, this wasn't entirely in vain. I did find some super missiles. No, not some super missiles, just some regular ones. And demonstrated the ridiculousness of bomb jumping. And the backflip. Like, don't put in a move that can send you flying across spike pits, and then don't want the player to not go flying across spike pits by using the backflip. Like, it was literally the reason that such a move was invented.
How did that take so much energy from me?
Because it hates you. Please die.
I might after that. What's the jelly pumpkin of hate?
The jelly pumpkin of hate. It's a good name.
Well, they're sort of hard jelly pumpkins. Monster.
T-Moss. The big moss man.
Do you have a bumble? Oh, boogers. That's IRC, that's not Mumble. Mumble is what Vismond and myself are talking over right now.
Yes. Indeed.
I think you should get one.
It's very low latency. The fact that I can use it is a testament
And
to
myself
how little
and
internet
stream.
power it requires.
You should get one, Monster. And join us. Since you're like one of the few people I know who actually likes Nestroid.
It's a rare thing,
It is actually.
liking Nestroid. Surprisingly.
I'm honestly kind of surprised not more people like it. I know it's old and it's definitely not as good as the other Metroids, but I still think it's really fun. And that might just me being old, but
You being nostalgic.
just old, not even nostalgic. It was called Metroid 2. That was the sequel.
Oh, Metroid 2. Quite underrated, I must say. I have a bit more understanding for people who don't like that.
It's a bit of a different formula. Kind of.
Yeah. It doesn't follow your quite so stereotypical, although it did serve as a pretty good base for the Game Boy games eventually.
Yeah.
Like,
Where am I going?
they're quite comparable. It's just that it was so not unpopular, but not many people played it here. Not just here, but like
everywhere.
in the West.
Yeah.
Because it was fairly popular in Japan, from memory.
Was it?
Yeah,
I didn't think there was any Metroid that was ever really popular in Japan.
I mean, the first one obviously had to have been fairly popular for it to even get released outside of Japan.
That's true.
They were quite picky about what they introduced.
Yeah, I guess it's just in general the West liked Metroid a lot more than Japan did.
Yeah, that's a fair call to make. It was certainly more popular over here, which is, I guess that's why they released Metroid 2, despite it being less popular than its predecessor. And Super Metroid, although that received, again, that was very well received by basically everyone, so
Yeah.
it's more understandable to have people singing praise about it, even now. The fact that it was such an influential game that even now people are going back to copying the formula that made it so good is a testament to the game, I think.
Yeah.
Like the recent I don't know, I wouldn't say rise so much as complete not a fucking surge, a tidal wave of Metroidvania indie games that have been coming out over the last few years.
Yeah. It's definitely caught
It's a
on
thing.
quite a bit.
I
There
mean,
we go.
people are talking about Axiom Verge at the moment, and it's pretty much,
Stupid
from what
thing.
I've seen of it, it is very much Super Metroid.
Yes, that's
I
what
don't
I've
know
heard
whether
from-
I don't know whether calling it a spiritual successor is the right word, because it already had a real successor. I would absolutely call the Game Boy Metroid games a successor to the I don't know whether everyone would agree with that, but I think it's true enough.
Yeah. How long is this corridor? Ouch.
Corridor is long. Okay, there's 2 parts down.
Do you know what the nice thing about SMVs is? You could fast forward through door transitions and it won't show up in the video.
Yeah.
Not a big a deal on Project Base, but some hacks. It's like, I don't want to be in this longer than I have to be. How long is this corridor? And how painful? I am not going to get murdered by bouncy balls. Murder by grapes, yes.
Huh. The first part of this Hyper Metroid thing wasn't even that short. 40,000 frames.
Ah.
So, like, it would have been considerably shorter if my controls had worked. I'm shocked that I didn't die
Yeah.
a few times.
Stop hitting me! Stupid grapes. Respawning crades.
Respawning crades. Isn't that what everyone wants to see
No.
in any game?
Wow. Oh my goodness, this corridor cannot end soon enough.
You know what else is good about SMBs?
But they're small file?
Not just that. If you fuck up your saves by loading a save state,
You could play the SMV back.
yeah, you
Yep.
just play the SMV back, and everything is fixed.
Oh boy, they stopped dropping energy. Dude, that
I'm actually going to go back and delete my save states so that it doesn't happen again.
Finally! My free gas. Now where am I?